I believe everyone has a brush with darkness, at least once in their lives. It can take the form of anything. A lover, a family member, or even something in your head. Would you believe me if I told you that I experienced darkness in all these forms? Because that's the truth, and it almost stole my voice away. The first instance was a false love. Someone who pretended to love me. He painted himself as the prince of my own fairy tale, but in reality, he played my heart like a bullet hell game for his own gain. The whole time, I was forced to stay quiet. Stay quiet. Keep your mouth shut. Don't tell anyone else about us. Pretend you're not interested in love. Don't fall in love with anyone else. You're useless on your own. Get rid of your voice. Then there was someone who was supposed to love and protect me, only to shoot my hopes and dreams down at every given opportunity. She would constantly judge me and push me around, trying to force me into being something I wasn't. And when I didn't meet her standards, she would go after my own father, often using me and my minor mistakes as a reason their relationship had issues, solely because I was his daughter. So I tore out my voice, so I couldn't be used against him. I repeated over and over in my head, stay quiet, keep your mouth shut. If you don't speak up, you won't burden him anymore. If you stay silent, it'll stop. If you stay quiet, he won't get hurt. Get rid of your voice. This gave rise to something toxic in my body. I call this the ink. Something that whispers terrible, awful things that I hate thinking about. But I can't get rid of these thoughts. They stick to my body like a thick, oozing black ink that just won't go away. No matter how much scrubbing I do, it never goes away. It only fades. It would continuously whisper in my ear,
"Look at you, Sammy. A complete wreck of a human being. You've got no worth behind you. Nothing of value. Sammy, your voice has no power over your situation. It's pointless to fight back against your fate, Sammy. There are so many ways you can end it all."
It would squeeze my chest tighter and tighter until I started crying, laughing as it tortured my body and my heart. It would even grip my throat when I tried to speak up.
Get rid of your fucking voice!
I was so scared. It felt like I was drowning under the weight of it all. It felt like the ink was dragging me further and further down. I wanted to swim up for air, but why would I swim up for air when I felt there was no air to begin with? I wanted to scream for help, but why should I at that point? My voice was already gone and destroyed at that point. So if I tried to scream, nothing would come out. But after some time, something had changed. Something had begun to speak from deep within my heart. It began to overpower the ink and heal my throat. Don't let this be the end of your song. You still have so many melodies to sing, so many stories to tell, so many years left to live, to waste in one moment. Write the next verse in your song, and don't let anyone else write it or even sing it. So that's what I did. I left the place that caused me so much pain, and I didn't go back. Shortly after, I realized the truth about my at-the-time lover. That I was only being used. That I was lying to myself that whole time. That wasn't love. That was straight abuse. So I left without another word. I didn't even give him the benefit of a goodbye. I just went away. I started to swim up for air and scream for help. Soon enough, the ones who accepted me and didn't want to abandon me helped me out of the water. Soon, I fell in love again. With someone who I didn't realize I loved until I finally could love him. After taking some time to fully allow my feelings to grow, and to realize it was a real love within my heart, I asked him if he felt the same. He did, and we've been together ever since, and I've never regretted it. He helped me stitch my broken heart back together, and taught me how to allow myself to trust another with my heart again. I love him with all my heart, and I know I've grown because of him. Eventually, I cut my hair, to prove to myself that I was done with being used and tossed around, that I would no longer allow anyone to have any control over my own life, that I had the key to my life, and I could open any door I goddamn pleased. For making fandubs and covers, I remind myself how much I love to use my own voice, how my voice could be able to send a message to anyone in the world, messages of hope, memories of broken love, skits filled to the brim with funny things, songs that leaked of dreams. I love doing that all. I like letting my voice being heard. That's why I tell my story, not just because it was something terrifying I went through, but in the hopes that someone going through something similar will hear this, that something inside their hearts will spark free and give them hope. If you're one of those people, listen to me when I say this. In these situations, I know it feels there's no way out, that the only way out is through ending it all. But trust me when I say this, you don't need to do that. It's going to be alright. I know it's not going to be easy, but there will always be a road home. There will always be a place where you feel safe. There is always a road to hope. It took me a while before I realized it myself. There are moments where the ink will take over my body again, trying to make me revert back to my old mindset, to finally give in to its demands. But I haven't given up. Not when I have so many wonderful memories to make, and so many wonderful people that are a part of my life. In those times, I remember how those things make me stronger, and that I do have the power to fight off the ink. I won't let my throat be shut ever again. I won't let anyone hurt me ever again. I'm not going to let my voice be silenced ever again. I'm going to use it until it completely shatters and breaks. But I'm only able to do it because of all of you. You all gave me my microphone, helped me get on the stage, kept cheering for the encore, kept me from running off the stage out of embarrassment. So, if you help me this much, why am I hiding from you all? Why am I hiding behind a curtain when I could stand in front of all of you proudly and shout with the voice I fought to keep? I don't know why. I really don't anymore. So, I hope you forgive me for what I'm about to do. I love you all so much, and thank you for everything you gave to me. Because now, it's time I gave back.
Alright, let's do this.